Alright. Alrighty. Just the kitty for good luck. Get the timer ready. And here we go. Run number 28, guys. Oh shit, no. Don't start the timer. I need a name. I need a name. Baldhead with the raid. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, raiders? How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. We were just about to start a new run. For people who may be unfamiliar, we run Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizers, much like Baldhead. But differently from Baldhead, we try to do a no-hit run, so it is a much slower pace than you might be used to. Yeah, new run time, just in time. How was your stream today, dude? How'd you do? Any fun stuff that happened in your rando, or any new records or anything? Today was cursed? Oh man, same for me, dude. Same for me. We had a cursed seed that we honestly, like, did a pretty good job on despite that. Next question. How are you doing? Not how was your day, but how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Alright, there we go. How am I doing today? Well, aside from getting sniped by a fucking skull kid from around a corner, ending our last fix-a-shower run, I'm doing good. You know, it's a good day. We're having a good one. We're about to just fire up another one and see what the game has in store for us. Alright, here we go, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Attempt number 28. Blessed. Fucking blessed. I mean, never mind that it was literally a 1-second nut. We don't need to talk about the implications of that. Blessed.
Nut.
Fucking instant nut. You named the cursed seed Streambow? Alright, bet. I will never use that name. Blue fire. Interesting start. We're gonna hold out a little bit and see if we can find something else, like another bottle, before we empty that. But if we don't find one by the time we finish Kakariko, I think we'll just empty it and start Bug Adventure with that. No space, of course. Fastest nut Hyrule has ever seen. For real, though, unironically. This kid was born nutting. Do we want to do Lost Woods now? I think we just go back to Lost Woods. We'll check the hint here. We don't have rupees for any scrubs. I think we're better off. Kakariko Village is way of the hero. It generally is. I think we're better off heading to market and stuff immediately. Man, I am so tempted, though, to just empty out this bottle of blue fire. Like, honestly... What am I doing? It's generally not too hard to get more blue fire if the seed expects you to have it for the Zora King. But I am still a little bit wary of just emptying this bottle willy-nilly like. Where am I going? I'm lost, help me. Twice today I've messed up that jump slash, or the turnaround specifically. Yo, Zora scale. Okay. Okay. It gets us into Zora's River without bombs, which could be something the seed is expecting. Interesting. Interesting. And a token. We don't know if tokens are necessary or not yet on this seed. We'll come back to Lost Woods when we're ready to decide if we're going to use a bottle or not. That makes a lot more sense. Oh god, I hear Stalfos fucking laughing at me. He's right here. The terrible Stalfos spawn. Fuck you, buddy. Gonna keep me on my toes in Hyrule Field at least. We have Christmas Aneyus. Yes, skin unlocked. Special hat. Oh no, now I have to tell Insect that Santa died when he wakes up. This is terrible. I don't know how I can break the news to him. FW. Okay, maybe we'll actually get to use that in this run at some point. Maybe in hindsight, just looking back, because of the blind corner there that we had in Jabu, maybe I should have just like run up there and sent a Dins or something. I don't know. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How about you, dude? Hope you're having a good one. Despite losing a very good seed mere moments ago, you know, I'm back on it, back on my game, and here we go. Eager to go, man. Okay, 260 Requiem. Wallets for that. How about these tokens? Let's check all of our prices. 82.20. I'm happy to have you hanging out here with us, Rev. Good to see you too, and I'm glad you enjoy it, honestly. It means a lot to me to hear that. Oof, 115 for bomb and big stick. Okay. I should probably grab that Hylian shield, but let's check the other shops here first. $255 for Water Temple Boss Key. Very much a wallet seed this time. That's crazy. A lot of stuff in the shops that we can't get yet. Okay, let's grab that Hylian shield now. And then head over to Shooting Gallery. Yeah, the shops have been interesting so far. Hidden Treasure of the Kakiri is a gold Skulltula token. Forest Temple Hoards a gold Skulltula token. Gerudo Valley is foolish. And a spider atop the Deku Tree hoards a gold Skulltula token. Okay, well, it's not the foolish hint we wanted, but we'll still take it. Top foolish hints that we want to see. We want to see Foolish Jabu, and then, like, Foolish Water and Foolish Fire. Those are the dungeons we want to skip and just go straight to the boss. Foolish Dodongo's Cavern is also okay, but it's an easy enough dungeon that we don't really, like, not a big deal. Ooh, okay, well, there's a bomb bag. At least we don't need a big wallet to get our bombs. They say that Fire Temple hoards a gold Skulltula token. Baby seed? We knew it was a baby seed in the first 1 second, Anthony. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We've already known. Get our second hint here, and then we'll do Night Market, which is basically just Richard. Shadow Temple is Way of the Hero. Okay. It's actually a good hint to know. I got fake Richard following me, dang it. I'm gonna have to lose this dog. Easy. Yo, Fire Temple boss, or not boss, keyring. Okay. Love to see it. You know, we got two things that I actually regularly ask for early on in these seeds. We got the early bomb bag and we got the early bottle, which saves a ton of backtracking. Would be really nice to get a second bottle though, but I'm more than willing to empty out this blue fire, quite honestly. The only reason to hold on to it is to just make it slightly easier to get one check later as adult. What we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna do our bomb chew bowling and then head to Kakariko. If we don't get a bottle by the time we clear out Kakariko, we'll just pour out this blue fire and start doing Bug Adventure. One more rupee, please. There we go, okay. Now we can afford bomb chew bowling. Oh, actually, though, if we get 30 more rupees, we can farm 30 real quick, right? Oh, the chest doesn't, or the box doesn't refill. Damn. Okay, that's fine. We'll just farm and buy some bomb chews in a little bit. Maybe we'll just get money from this as well. Nope, okay. I do want the shiny hearts, though. It's not an Aneyus seed without doing some bomb chew bowling anyway, right, guys? That's gotta be why the last seed failed. It's because we skipped both of our bomb chew bowling checks. Maybe we're not going to get the double Ds today. Copium? No, it's absolutely what it is. Yeah, fuck it. We ball, we're just going to send it. Nope, too low. Oh, just barely went right by. No, I don't want to play again. I can't even afford to do it. Thanks for the dungeon, Poop Dog. Remember to get in those dungeons, you guys. If you're interested in farming the TTS vouchers, not just like gear for your character or anything, you can do lots of fun interactions and stuff. You know what? It's gonna be pretty safe to not grab any rupees here, I think. We don't need rupees until we either get to Goron City or Zora's Domain at this point. As always, we want to see Song of Time here soon, but if we don't see that, then Boomerang would be big for getting other checks. Slingshot is obviously huge. Magic and Lens would be really good. And then, of course, all of our adult items would still be useful as well. You know, bow, hook shot, all those goodies. We want to see it all. I came up here to do this. Beautiful day in Kakariko Village, y'all. Let's get some good stuff here. Let them cook. Token, oh yeah, we gotta see if tokens are cooking as well. They say that the light trial was dispelled by Sheik. The light trial was dispelled by Sheik. That's what we like to see. That's literally like the one hint that we actually want to see about all the trials. The rest don't really matter. But if the light trial was dispelled by Sheik, fuck yes. That's the good one. That's the good shit. Nut. Okay. I think we check Impa's house and then it's just nighttime stuff. Still made it. Alright, what have we got here? Damn it. Please tell me these tokens are worth something. Or actually don't, that's fine too. I prefer runs where the tokens are useless, honestly. Okay, 10 tokens is a purple rupee. 20 is a token. 30 is a token. 40 is a token. Come on, don't fuck me now. 50 is a Deku Shield. Excellent. Alright, we can skip all of that. Tokens don't matter today. There's a slingshot. Let's go. This baby seed's coming together already. You still want to see a bottle though, like letter would be really nice actually. A boomerang. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Ash, please. You're gonna be there. And people get to look at you. Or not. Okay, that's fine. my god, this place is fucking lit. Holy shit. Like, all of our child items are here. What is happening? They've got bombs, they've got boomerang, they've got slingshot. They've got strength. Actually, the bombs weren't here, but still. This is nuts. Yeah, Cac is stacked, that's right. Stack-a-rico. Blue rupee, we're still gonna pick that up. Use a little bit of money, and I don't want to check it off. Okay, one more Skulltula. And then I guess we can check the windmill now that we've got boomerang. Do windmill and then graveyard. At this rate, I'm just expecting Song of Time to be in here on the ledge. Purple rupee, okay. Alright, fuck it. We're pouring out the bottle. Pour one out for the Zora homies. It's time for Great Bug Adventure. Yeah, stop clicking on things. Got our bugs, it's big bug time. Piece of heart up there in the freestanding. Man, this is like a crazy no backtracking seed so far though. If we get like Song of Storms and Zelda's Lullaby, we'll have to do almost no backtracking in the overworld pretty much. Dampe, what you got for me? Some bombs? You're giving children bombs? Here you go, kid. Don't commit too much terrorism or whatever. That's Dampe's voice now, I guess. Got a couple more things we can do here. Graveyard not nearly as stacked as Cac though. I'll take it though, like with how stacked Cac was, like this is a ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous first 20 minutes, guys. Bottle, nuts, bombs, slingshot, boomerang, strength. Berg. Gonna let him walk away from his chest for a sec. And that should be plenty of time. Bombs. Alright, that's it for Graveyard for now. I guess we just keep going up Death Mountain, you know, follow the trail. Now we do have one more grotto we can check here. That's right. Two enemies in here. one stick. There you go, easy. Useless heart container. Right. Off to Death Mountain. One. Gosh, I can't see, buddy. Nice. You hear a re-dead. How do you always manage to press keyboard and mouse buttons, my guy? You have such a talent. Just a Deku Nut up top. We'll check our first dungeon entrance here in just a moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's okay or not, so let's just play it safe. Okay, well, I guess since we're here, we're gonna pivot the route a little bit. Instead of going from bottom of Death Mountain Trail up to the top through Goron City, and then out Lost Woods, we're gonna go the other way. This is actually not a bad thing either. We can grab bomb shoes while we're here. Always good to get that early so that they can start dropping and we can stack them up. Never know when you're gonna want 50 bomb shoes. Ooh, lens. Alright, alright. Give me some fucking magic now. We're stacking. Sorry, I meant to just mute my mic and I hit the wrong button there for a second. I think we checked this hint once, right? Yes. Kakariko Village, very much Way of the Hero. Holy shit. Couldn't be more Way of the Hero-er. And then this is gonna feel so good. We're gonna be able to clear basically the entire Lost Woods in one go because of the items we have. Ain't no backtracking for this seed. They say that Big Goron crafts a Deku stick. That's kind of like a big sword, right? That counts. Oh shit, I'm broke. I'm a broke boy. How do I remedy this situation? Guess we go and do other checks and hope that they pay out. Okay, so maybe there's gonna be a slight amount of backtracking because we're poor. Maybe I shouldn't have bought those bomb shoes in hindsight. It's alright though, right here we're gonna get a huge rupee. It's gonna be great. Check it out. I'm a fucking god. I'm a psychic. I have fucking ESP. I understand the whole universe. Holy shit. And just summoned that rupee into existence. Or scrub it. Oh no, he's back. Okay, cool. Thought we were gonna have to zone out and back in for a sec. Another huge rupee. When would I have had time to look at the spoiler log? We've been cooking for 29 minutes straight, Anthony. What do you mean? Can't accuse me of cheating. I haven't had any time to cheat. Get up there. This is just Saria's song. Easy. Got a few more things here in Lost Woods, and then we'll head back to Goron City. Maybe we should swing by Sacred Forest Meadow while we're here. There's a couple hints there, and a check. Water Temple Boss Key at the market, we knew that. I'm going the wrong way. Got distracted by my cat walking across the desk again. Classic Ash. Love you, buddy. You will take that Deku Nut refill. Zelda's Lullaby. Damn, you guys, we are fucking cooking on this seed. What the hell is going on? 5-hour run incoming. Hand me the rest of the items so I can start doing dungeons already. The only thing better that could happen at this point is just like one dungeon leads into the next. Just giving me the keys that I need so I don't even have to think about where to go. This is crazy. What do you mean? This seed was literally born nutting. It was blessed. Blessed as they come, at least at the start. I mean, there's still room for it to be cursed, but I have a really good feeling about this one. I think the universe just wants me to win. to the next one. Hopefully 10 nuts is enough for this. Oh, that's a big boy. Ooh, how am I gonna worry? How am I gonna get past that? We might have to chuck bombs at this P-hat. Maybe we can lock on in first person. Or in third person, I mean. No, Navi's not locking on. Oh shit, that worked. We get it? Shit, he's fucking dead. Fuck yeah. I still hear a freezered. Make sure there's no sneaky Skull Kid projectiles coming through this grass. And then wait for the freezer to go again. He's on the left. Left might be the safe way to go then. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Now this way is safer. Still 2 more enemies to bypass, but we're almost done. Alright, Saria, what you got for me? A heart? Oh my god. You stupid bitch. They say that the water trial protects Ganon's tower. Nice, that's an easy one. Okay, this will be fine. We need to get these hints still anyway. I was about to just save and go back to our start point, but there's no danger here, and there's hints. It's definitely worth going this way. Plundering Sacred Forest Meadow is a foolish choice. Thanks, guy. Would have been good to know about 5 minutes ago. Fire Temple hoards bombs. Okay. Do the old in and out, and then we're gonna head to Goron City. Did I know Sacred Forest Meadow was foolish? I do now. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate the tip. And of course, need to grab my favorite thing. It's my stick in a pot. My stick in a pot, yeah. Ooh, there's our letter. How much is that? 85? Okay, that's affordable. We can get that. We can get that. Gotta win pot game a couple times and we'll be good. There's also plenty of other checks in this area that could very well be rubies. Get a couple more sticks in a pot. Can't do Darunia's Joy yet because we don't have Saria's song. Alright, that's open. Obi. Yeah, let's do that one more time. I want to make sure we get this letter. I'm really glad we came here now before Zora's Domain. That worked out well. Slightly sad that we jumped out the blue fire, but that's fine. It's just gonna make one check a little bit harder to get. Maybe by the time we get there, we'll just have, you know, blue fire, or blue ice arrows, I mean. Okay, let her get. 5 bombs should be just enough for the maze and for the one check we have left outside. This is perfect. Please, buddy, please, don't do that. Don't attack the monitor. Going around the long way across the ropes in order to conserve a bomb. Normally I would throw these here in a way that kind of speeds this up, but we're going to be very safe and try to make sure we don't miss any, or waste any bombs. I guess I could just start throwing bomb chews, but I don't feel quite as safe doing that in a tight space. What have we got? Silver gauntlets. Sick. That Lost Woods is Way of the Hero? Okay, sure, I'll write it. And a bluebee. Nuts. They actually swapped to some bomb shoes here. Piece of heart. I feel like that guy is always junk for me. Okay, back out to Death Mountain Trail. We've got one more check out there to get. I don't think I ever ended up going inside Dodongo's cavern either, did I? I think I want to grab these nuts. It was nuts, right? Double check that. If it is, I'll just get them now. It is, okay. Could use a refill. We're going down there anyway, so. 2 ESS left. There we go. And Dodongo's cavern is Deku Tree. Okay, very good first candidate for a dungeon if we need to clear one. This is going to be a much safer route. Also, it's going to be faster too, actually. Never mind that there's a Stalfos along the way. What's the right way? We are gonna need some more bombs here soon. We could farm at Zora's River. A nice big batch of bushes right there in front. After we do this, we've got all the Hyrule Field checks to do, and the rest of Bug Adventure on the west side, which is, well, Gerudo Valley's foolish, so I guess we can just skip that and go straight to Lake Hylia. Oh, we're broke. We're broke. We need money. How do I want to get money? Let's see if there's anything here. Maybe we can get Mr. Atten on the way back. Token, that's a skip. Strangely quiet here, and I don't like it. It's like not seeing any enemies, it's crazy. Also really nice that we have Zelda's Lullaby already, so I don't have to do any weird routing to get the chicken again at the end of the river. Forest Temple hoards fire arrows. They say that a Zora tunic can be found at Hyrule Field. Zora tunic wouldn't suck, but not something that I care that much about either. We're probably gonna find it when we start doing our Hyrule Field checks here soon. Oh, the Chad sword. Yo. Seed keeps getting better and better. They say that a spider behind a statue in Dodongo's Cavern holds a Goron tunic. Okay, free Goron tunic at Dodongo's Cavern. Token there, okay. We do need to make sure we swing back by for Mr. Atten once we got 60 rupees for his item. Zora shop has Dins. And Nehru's. Alright, that's a cheap Dins. Farm up 55 rupees here and then buy that sucker. I'm gonna fill up my sticks too. Very nice. Okay, and the neighbor's love was how much? Like 200 or something? 280. Okay, definitely gonna be a wallet seed. Time for diving game. Also not a bad way to make money if we need to. As a last resort on our way out of here. But we've got several checks left that could still yield rupees, so we're gonna hold off on doing that right away. You guys, I can't believe we're less than an hour into this seed. Look at all the items we have. This is fucking crazy. We got Deku Nuts. We got Bombs. We got Slingshot. We got Boomerang. We got Lens of Truth. We got 2 bottles. We have Scale. We have Silver Gauntlets. It's fucking crazy. In 1 hour. Not even. Now watch this turn into one of those like 7 hours with no bow seeds. That would be exactly what I deserve. The iron boots can be found at Gerudo Fortress. Doki. We're gonna go get the chest at the bottom. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna mweep first, so we can get a fish while we're down there. Unfortunately, the previous seed never got to mweep, but at least this one does. Alright, here we go, y'all. If you're still around, it's mweeping time.
Mweep. 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 Mweep.
Beautiful.
Mweep.
Oh, I typed one too many E's in one of those mweeps. There we go. We gotta have 13 of them. How many times he mweeps? Thank you, Poop Dog. I appreciate you joining in. No man should weep alone. Oh, you don't have to count. I was just talking about the emote that I did. I wasn't counting. I was just glad to be here.
Weep.
Okay. We are actually going to come back here after we get a fish. Went to the bathroom at the wrong time? Yes, sir. You missed them weeps. How could you? It's alright. It's alright. We'll still count yours. Those are honorary weeps. Okay. This is our last check here in Zora's Domain. Grab a fish and head over to the fountain. As always, we're hoping to see bottom of the well inside Jabu. And the reason for that is that it puts Jabu, the actual Jabu dungeon, elsewhere, which means that there's a chance we can clear it as adult and just skip everything except for the boss. That's best case. That's what we hope for. Offer a dungeon as your apologies. Thank you kindly, sir. If I didn't love dungeons, I wouldn't be a Zelda player, right? Ooh, bigger nuts. Very nice. Double nut in less than an hour, man. 54-minute refractory period. Jealous of these kids.
Nut.
They say that a gold Skulltula token can be found at Kakariko Village. Okay. That is all of the checks here. We've got one more hint, and then we'll see what's inside Jabu. And again, we're praying for bottom of the well on this one. It's definitely a 50-50 here. It's either going to be Dodongo's Cavern or... Well, no. The three-way split. It could be Dodongo's Cavern, could be Jabu's Belly, or it could be bottom of the well. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Yeah, we'll get on consumables. Let's go. Ah, damn it. Okay, that means we're gonna have to do a vanilla Jabu on this seed. Again. Oh, it's the fucking full clear Jabus that fucking kill me, you guys. Alright, we'll be back. Definitely not coming here yet. Ever watch the cartoon Doug? Yes, I did. We had a seed, like 2 seeds ago was named after that cartoon. Because my chat always makes fun of me for dugging, which is a reference to the dog from the movie Up, apparently. I've never seen it, but anyway, he gets distracted by squirrels a lot. And every time I go off course and like do random stuff, it's called dugging now. That's what we've dubbed it. And then because of that, you know, one of my seeds, they were saying, no Dougs on this seed, no Dougs. So we named it Pork Chop instead, as a reference to the cartoon Doug. Okay, we need 4 more bucks. And then I think it's time for west side of Hyrule. We actually haven't been to Lon Lon Ranch yet, which is weird. I usually go much sooner. But we need to swing by Lon Lon. We can skip Gerudo Valley because it's foolish. But we still need to go to Lake Hylia. Hold on, cats are fighting. What are you doing? Okay, they're fine. Does it get serious? Not really, no. They don't, like, try to hurt each other. I think Ash bullies Eska a little bit sometimes. But, when she fights back, she holds her own. It's just that he sneak attacks her, and he's bigger than her. But, Eska, before we adopted her, she was actually an indoor-outdoor cat. Whereas Ash has been, you know, my cat since he was a kitten. He's not allowed outside or anything. So Eska knows, you know, the meaning of fighting for her life, whereas Ash doesn't. So yeah, she can definitely hold her own when she needs to, despite being older and smaller. Sometimes I see them tussle, you know, and then they'll break apart and there'll just be a big old clump of, like, Ash's fur. Neo bites the back of Cloud's neck, yeah. Yeah, one of them's just, like, trying to play and doesn't really know exactly how to do it well, and then the other one's just, like, fighting for their life. Way too aggressive. Honestly, though, Ash deserves it, because of the way that he sneak attacks Eska and everything. We should probably farm some bombs here before we move on. We are bone dry. Finally a bomb drop. I think we got like 50 Deku Seeds before we saw a single bomb here. Oh my god, these drop rates are killing me today. We're not even getting bomb chews either. Give me like one more bomb drop and I'll be fine. Alright. Nice. Gonna get a fresh morning and we'll head over to Lon Lon. At this point, I'm hoping we just find the Song of Time soon, or at least magic if we don't find the Song of Time. If we have to do dungeons, then I want to be able to use Lens and Dins. Okay, one more check over here out of the way before we, like, don't come back to this section for a little while. I still hear that Stalfos laughing at me all the way across Hyrule Field. Hee-heeing all the way back there. Stop it. Nuts. Gotta periodically look back at the cats here and make sure they're not being naughty. They say that Lon Lon Ranch is on the way of the hero. Say fucking less. I'm on the way. Bigger bomb bag too? I guess we didn't need to farm that many bombs. Alright, let's get this. Way of the hero Lon Lon. What could it be? Could be basically anything at this point, but Song of Time would be ideal. Alright, here we go. Time to grab some caca. One. There's two. And there's three. That heart doesn't seem very way of the hero to me. Ooh, Megaton Hammer. Okay. There's our way of the hero item. Let's see if there's any more. Not that one. Okay, we've got 4 more checks here. 3 Sculptulas and the freestanding in the back in the silo. Ooh, there it is. Varshi blows y'all. Here we fucking go. Song of Time. This seed is going so well as far as routing. Because all we have to do after this is check like a couple more things in Hyrule Field and then head over to Lake Hylia and we're all done with overworld checks. Okay, skip that. All right, one more check here. What's that? Can't even see it. Just bombs. Okay. Megaton Hammer and Song of Time here, though. That's huge. God, we're in such a weird spot right now because I'm actually almost gonna feel weaker if we go to adult. We're not gonna have a ranged weapon at all, and we've got 2 as child. Let's go check Lake Hylia, though, and see what we're cooking. And the rest of Hyrule Field as well. Berg and a blue ruby. Easy skip. Easy, easy skip. Okay, we're gonna skip our normal route through Gerudo Valley. We're just gonna head straight over to Lake Hylia. If we're doing that, maybe we should swing through and get the Southeast Grotto first. Yeah, sure, we can do that. We do need to remember to swing by the Great Fairy at Hyrule Castle as well before we grow up. It's one of our few currently available child-exclusive checks that we haven't taken care of yet. another Stalfos. Why are there so many of you? They say that the spirit trial was dispelled by Sheik. Nice. And there's our fucking magic, baby. What a seed. Is Dr. Pepper the only caffeine you drink? I mean, I'll drink other caffeine, but it's my primary source. Somebody hands me a coffee, I'll drink it. No problem. Or like another soda or whatever, sure. Yeah, on an average day, yes, it is the only caffeine I drink. One of my buddies does gamer subs. I haven't looked into how much it costs or how it tastes or anything, though. They say that the Shadow Trial protects Ganon's tower. That can be a little rough depending on what items we have, but we know that the fire arrows are gonna be in the Forest Temple, so we should be fine. Now we're gonna need just a few more rupees for this dude, aren't we? Yeah, we can do this, we can do this. Like 30 cents a serving? Damn, that does sound cheap. Have you no rupees? Please. Please have mercy upon a boy. I need but 4 rupees, please. Okay, we got 1 rupee finally. Thought we were gonna get like 1 each time we came in here. This is crazy. Oh my god, please. Please, just 3 rupees. Two more. We can do this, guys. We're so close. All the wrong drops. And this is it. I can feel it. There we go. Okay. Now we can afford the check. This will be our last Deku Scrub salesman of the seed. God damn it. Okay. Not worth the farm, but that's alright. Still good to get checked. So until we get Bolero and Requiem, this is going to be our last bug check for now. Bloopy. We have not checked any of our hints here yet. Actually, that would be a good reason to swing by Gerudo Valley, honestly, just to check the hint, if nothing else. Forest Temple hoards a wallet. Okay, Forest Temple kind of cooking then. Let's start getting these hints. Excuse me. I love these like hidden secret hints in the back of a couple areas. There's these two here at Lake Hylia, and then another two at the Deku Tree that honestly I often skip because it's just a dangerous area a lot of the time. Since we go as adult more often than not. But I should probably start more strongly considering like clearing the enemies out at the Deku Tree in order to access those 2 extra hints. They say that plundering Haunted Wasteland is foolish. Okay. 2 more checkaroos here, and then, we swing by a Gerudo Valley for a second, I guess. Then we've got, like, a couple more things at Market, and we're done with Child. Purple Rupee. What's Greg? Like, do we have a hint for him, or just what is he in general? Is he in other games? No, so he is a meme in the Randomizer community, basically. When the Randomizers were first getting started for this game, there was a single green rupee in the item pool, and then eventually people started memeing about it and called it the Green Rupee of Eternal Glory, aka Greg. And that's how Greg came to be. And then eventually people were like, what if we find a way to make Greg useful? And so that's how we have Greg becoming our bridge to get to Ganon's castle. The Greg lore, that's right. You're now complete. It's so nice to understand, isn't it? I love getting lore on stuff. Spend most of my life trying to understand. Amen, dude. I just want to understand. I need to comprehend what is going on. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Maybe one day we will know. Okay, so we're gonna swing by Gerudo Valley, despite it being foolish. Entirely for the one hint that is there. Honestly, part of me like wants to just check these checks here to see what sorts of things fall under the foolish category, but it's gonna be just like Skulltula tokens, consumables, and rupees. I don't think it can be like a stick capacity or a Deku Nut capacity. Fuck it, it's only gonna add a minute to this. There's one. After we finish this up, we just need to swing back by Hyrule Market. There is the Great Fairy at Hyrule Castle, and then we can do treasure chest game since we have magic now. And then after all that, we are ready to finally grow up. I'm sort of tempted, though, to just send it on Jabu at this point, because we know the seed is going to require Child Jabu for completion, like, entirely through the dungeon. The only reason to wait is to hope that we get, like, a bigger bomb bag, seed bag, and nut bag. Okay. They say that the fire trial was dispelled by sheep. Excellent. So, unless something we need is inside the light trial, then we're at the point where gold gauntlets might be optional for this run. But who are we kidding? There's always something in the light trial. There's like 7 checks in there. That place cooks. Okay. It is market time. I think it's actually gonna be closer to go from our spawn point. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, the other way. Sorry. I hate this stall first spawn. See ya. I definitely feel I'm starting to get a little bit tired, so... Like, I'm not sleepy yet at all. But I don't think I want to do a bunch of overworld checks as adult and then go into a dungeon. We'll see how I'm feeling, though. Maybe the adult overworld checks won't take long. We got a ton of stuff done as child, like way more than we usually do. Because of the sheer amount of items we found. Alright, I'm guessing right, left, right, right, left. See if I'm right today. Oh, right, right. Already wrong. Right, right, right. Oh my god. Is this the one? Right, 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 left. Man, one off from being alright. That's crazy. Okay, rewarded with explosives. I think we just need to do the Great Fairy here now, and then we're good. Really gonna wish that we had a bow or a hook shot here soon, though. Like, if we're going adult, it's gonna suck to not have those. We got a big pray that we find some stuff in our Kakariko shops. Alright, this is the last one. There are still a few more things we could do if we wanted to, but they're not child exclusive, so it's fine. I am going to be honest, though, guys. I can start feeling my tummy getting a little rumbly here. I'm getting pretty hungry. So I'm thinking we're going to just do maybe like another half hour or so, round it out to a nice 8-hour stream. Get some overworld checks done as adult, and then we'll have a nice starting point for this seed when we come back to it tomorrow night. Let me pull a bow out of this pedestal, too. That'd be sick. Can I get a bow? I'll take a Deku Seed Bag upgrade. That doesn't suck. Okay, give me this, give me that, give me that, give me that, and give me that. I guess I'll put that on down for now. We have no warp songs, so we do have to go through market. This is going to be potentially a little bit cringe. Oh wait, no, we can just save and quit out. That's right. And we've checked our hints here already. Yeah, let's just go out then. No bow. No bow, so we can't do this check. Piece of heart. Yo, there's our fucking bow. Okay, now we're actually cooking. We got a seed going. We've got a seed going. I was worried we were going to be stuck without a ranged weapon as adult for a long time, but no, we're good now. And just red rupees left. Okay, check our shops, then head to Graveyard. Graveyard's gonna have Dampe Race and then Royal Family's Tomb also available, since we didn't do that as child. And also 69 rupees, nice. That's all junk. And this is all junk, okay. Sweet. See you guys later. Alright, Graveyard, be nice to us today. Deku Baba, that's, ooh, 2 Deku Babas. We can just farm free nuts. That is nice. And then a Floor Master in the back. Okay, sure. Not a bad... Okay, yeah, but that's right, we did all this already. But not a bad graveyard. By any means. Give me my Chad sword, please. Alright, we've got 2 checks in here and then 2 checks in Dampé's grave. Shit. Okay, nice. Making this place look easy. Oh shit, we do have to walk out of here. No, we don't have to walk out of here. What am I thinking? Our save point is in Kakariko. Yeah, Dampé race time. Let's do it. Grab this and then we'll head up Death Mountain, I think. Okay, buddy, show me the way. Hopefully we don't get a bad enemy around one of these other corners coming up. No keys or anything, please. No key heads. Okay. Whatever was there, it didn't interfere with us at all. We're good. Ooh, there's our Requiem. No, that's a bonus. Still good, still good. Gets us access to Gerudo Valley now. Alright, next stop, up Death Mountain. If the enemies here aren't nice, then we'll pivot and go through Lost Woods instead. But, it's gonna be hard for these enemies to fuck us up too bad. It's just 2 of them. Nice. Feels weird actually having the Megaton hammer when we get here. We're so stacked on this seat, everybody. Like, we have basically all of our main equipment except for hookshot. There's some, you know, little bits and bobs missing, but we got all the main things we need. Red rupee. Oh my god, you're also named Link? That's crazy. Wow. What are the odds of that? I'm pretty close to 1 in 1, but besides that. What a crazy coincidence, right? Alright, we're gonna sneak through the boulder maze here. Now that we've got hammer, we can do it without wasting any bombs, which is kind of neat. We've got silver gauntlets too. We could just do this several different ways. Okay. I don't think we've healed, so we should have enough time on our timer to run through Death Mountain Crater and get a couple more things. See if we got the 24-second timer we want here. Yes. Okay, we're good. Skulltula token up top. Do the Great Fairy in here as well. I didn't even think about that. Could have stopped there on the way by. Start here and work our way back down. We can find where Dodongo's cavern is, or a wallet, then we can get a Goron tunic. He's looking at me. Yep. Alright, run it back. No, Doug? What do you mean? There's a check there. I was getting a check. I'm gonna go back that way now anyway. It's fine. There you go. I feel so naked without my Goron tunic at this point. It's a little bit weird. So back through Death Mountain Crater, we'll get the Great Fairy this time. We'll get the other 2 checks inside as well before we go back out. Because when we go back out, we are probably going to be saving and quitting when we get that check. Just because it's safest. First thing we want to do is destroy this, and then these. And I can't believe we've only been inside 2 dungeon entrances so far, guys. I mean, it's only been less than 2 hours, but still, I feel like we've got so much stuff. Oh shit, that filled my health. Oh, that's a fucking problem. Okay. We gotta come back again now. 3rd time's the charm. 1 more trip up Death Mountain. That is a good reason to not hit up those fairy fountains when you have 1 maximum heart. Kinda forgot about that. They do heal you.
Wow.
This is one of the chillest Death Mountains we've had, that's for sure. At least the top, or the bottom part of it. The top, I don't know. Didn't get to see all the enemies up there yet. Didn't look too bad, though. It was a Keese, a Redead, and then 2 other things we hadn't seen yet. Okay, so we'll get the grotto this time. Then get the hint. But we might have to save and quit out after we get the ledge item. Just because of our timer in here. The forest trial protects Ganon's tower. Okay, so it was forest, shadow, and water, I think? Speaking of shadow, there's a Shadow Temple keyring. That is a mandatory keyring. We don't necessarily need fire or water, but we do need Shadow Spirit and Forest. Because it's impossible to clear those dungeons without... Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to check this hint and get back. I think I will. I think if we're quick, we can do it. They say that the Spirit Temple hoards the Stone of Agony. I mean, I don't even need to write that down. That just tells me where grottos are. I already know that. It does put them in logic, but I already know where they are, so it doesn't really help me. And one more check here that we probably aren't going to be able to make our way back from, so we'll have to save out. Ooh, quiver upgrade. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make that. Okay. Once more, back to the top of Death Mountain. for hopefully the final time. Quiver upgrade was a good find, though. That's a big one. One thing that I'm thinking about now is that thawing King Zora is going to be in logic because we had blue fire earlier. So that's going to mean that at some point before that check is mandatory, we'll be able to access Ice Cavern or Ganon's Castle. Because they wouldn't make the only way for us to thaw King Zora the blue fire in a bottle we found. Otherwise the sea would brick if we dumped it out. There's got to be a backup for sure if that check matters. Last time through here for a while. Won't need to come back until we can get across the bridge toward the fire temple. One way or another. Hover boots, hookshot, bolero. If this reaches from up here. That I forgot about. Fucking goddamn it. I don't want to climb up there again. Ah! I've been doing this for like 20 minutes now. Forgot about the fucking wall master though. Still, I'm just really grateful this is an easy death mountain climb, if nothing else. This would suck if we had to go past like a Stalfos every time. Okay, if I fuck this up again, we're not coming back for a while. I'm just gonna go do other stuff. Succeed or fail here. We still need to swing by... I mean, there's like a little bit we can do in the Zora area, but not a ton. We could also check what's in Ice Cavern, though, which is big. We do need to know that. Okay, third time lucky. We're gonna get it here this time for sure. Start with the wall master. Okay, then the keys. And then let's try Din's and see if it hits the re-dead this time. No, okay. We're gonna have to climb down and then Din's. see that a hook shot can be found at Zora's River. Hey, yo. Is that gonna be... The other checks that I can think of there are gonna require a hook shot. I'm fucking out of magic. Fuck me. God damn it. Means I have to come back again. But this check is in logic right now is the thing, which is why I want to get it done, because it could be something we need to proceed. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to farm magic here and then continue, so let's grab a heart. Don't act like you don't like it, Anthony. Okay, now we gotta reset because our timer got botched by picking up hearts. Alright. At least we've got a strat this time. It's gonna work. Haven't done this much DMT since the last rave I went to. Dude, if you're doing DMT at a rave, you're going to the wrong raves. I don't think anybody would be partying that much on some DMT. Y'all are gonna be partying with the machine elves in a different dimension. All right. You know, the funniest thing is that, like, it's most likely, like, more likely than not, that this check is not going to be worth it at all, but we still got to get it done. It could be something absolutely huge, though, like a hook shot or hover boots, anything. Okay, so, Wallmaster. Peace. 3 dead. There we go. Okay, just one more enemy here now. Grub. Okay, that should do it. Okay, got it. And we are out of here for real this time. Oh my gosh, that check was way harder than it needed to be. Alright guys, we're gonna get a few more checks before we wrap it up here for tonight. Gonna head on over to Ice Cavern. And it seems like our long shot is going to be gated behind hook shot or Song of Storms, because I think those are the only checks left at Zora's River, which, by the way, I need to write that down. Hook shot. Got a hint that there was a hook shot at Zora's River. I'm not sure if I would prefer for it to be gated behind Storms or the other hook shot at this point. Lizard. Double re-dead. I'm going up here because I want to see if the Skulltula has our hookshot. I'm curious. Can't collect it, but we can certainly look. Okay, that one's a token. We can skip that. If it's not this other Skulltula, then we can confirm that it is the Song of Storms check. 50-50 here if this is a hookshot. There it is. Okay, so our hookshot requires hookshot. Or our long shot requires hookshot. That's really good to know, though, because, like, instant long shot once we get hookshot. That is nice. Is the other frog's check junk? Yeah, it's only the Song of Storms one that we have to do. Token. Okay, we've got 2 checks here, or just 1? Just 1 check here, but 1 check in a dungeon. And it's just a piece of heart, so we can skip it. A vanilla piece of heart, in fact. I think we need Master Sword out for this to make it easier. There we go. Okay, and our ice cavern is GTG. Okay, I'll poke around in here for a sec. I was about ready to end stream, but I'll poke around in here for a sec. Okay. We don't have any keys for here, but we can still get a decent amount done. Oh, is it nighttime? It should be. No hook shot here, that's right, okay. Got plenty of time to kill this. That looked like something shiny up there on the ledge. So it's definitely something potentially good. It could just be beans or a magic upgrade, though. And we know where our other magic is, don't we? Or am I thinking of the other seed? I think I'm thinking of the other seed. Oh, it's Greg! What's up, Gregory? Yo, big find. Starting tomorrow with Greg is gonna be nice. Alright, we got a couple other things we can do here, and then we'll wrap it up for the night. Actually, without hookshot, no, this is the only other check we can do here, is this next room. And... Alright, now we're done with GTG. Alright, so hook and keys. Alright guys, I think that is where I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. There is still plenty of stuff left to do in this seed. So check back in tomorrow. We'll probably be picking up around 9 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. I haven't mentioned this that much yet, but I think that Friday, also at 9 p.m. Pacific, we are going to be doing our giveaway of our Discord Nitro code. So I'm going to mention that in Discord for all our people in Discord, and I will mention it again on stream tomorrow. But if you want to be here for the giveaway, be here on Friday at 9 p.m. Alright guys, I will see you all next time. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for just chilling. It's nice to have you guys here hanging out with me as I suffer and attempt these runs. I'll see you all tomorrow. Nighty night. Peace out. Around here? Alright. That's right. We named it Eagle Eye because we got fucking sniped by a skull kid. I don't think we actually got a clip of that death, unfortunately. I do have the video on my other PC. We could kind of like play a ghetto clip real quick. Hold on. Let me show you guys what happened with this before we get started here tonight. Okay. Ruto should be checkpointed back up in this room. Perfect. It's gonna be like right after this. Come on. There we go. Okay. This was such a fucking terrible death, you guys. This is the room that we want to bless us, this next one. Because this is the one that can either fuck us or make the next half hour of our life really easy. And it fucked us. So check it out. Looks good. Good start. Alright, so far so good. Boom, RKO out of nowhere. Kid. Run that back. Look at this. The fucking projectiles get fucking curved around the corner like a goddamn bullet in the movie Wanted. Oh no, the Skull Kid! Ah, it was fucking terrible. It was fucking awful, man. So anyway, sorry for going on that detour, but we didn't have a clip of that moment. I couldn't tell which one is the real me. They both were. It was just two different points in time. Okay, so let's get this timer going. And This thing like wants to be in an awkward spot right now. Hold on. Let me get this set up again. You said you could tell. Oh, okay. I can't read. Could you tell that? The real Aneyus had the side ball. Aha. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright, and here we go. We're back. So, I think we had cleared out GTG at the end of last night, right? We needed, yeah, I have this written down. We needed, hookshot and keys to get any further in here. We're in a really weird spot on this seed. I think we have to go to another dungeon. I don't think we have any more overworld checks. We know that Gerudo Valley is foolish, as is Sacred Forest Meadow and Haunted Wasteland. Okay, there are a couple of overworld checks we can do. We also, I think, just found Greg, if I remember that. So we have the ability to go check Ganon's castle now as well. Put on a slightly larger Santa hat every day and see if anyone notices. I can already barely fit my headset over this one. That'd be pretty funny, though. Just increase the size of the Santa hat by 1% every day until Santa brings me gifts. Okay, I don't really have a plan. Like, usually I write down where I was gonna go next, but I don't think I even knew where I was gonna go at the end of last night. Let's see, what have we found as far as dungeons? We know that the Deku Tree is inside Dodongo's Cavern. We have not checked our Deku Tree entrance. Can't check Forest Temple. Cannot yet check Fire Temple. Same with water, same with spirit, same with... Oh, wait. No, we can't do shadow yet either. Can't do bottom of the well. Cannot do GTG. So the only dungeon we could check that we haven't yet is the Deku Tree. This was another seed that was going to force us to do Child Jabu, by the way. We have Jabu inside Jabu. We don't have Prelude of Light, so we do have to go through the market if we want to go back to being a child. Which is not ideal. Deku Tree could have Phantom Ganon as the boss. That's true. Yeah, no, I'm not opposed to going to the Deku Tree. Now that we've got, like, a bow and everything, like, it would be nice to have a hookshot, but we can absolutely do it without. We're gonna go do our couple overworld checks first, though. Yo, what's up, Shiz? Okay, let's get our big Poe here. Okay, opponent, just chill there. I'll be right back. Alright, come on, Poe Man. Oh, that's right, we don't need to hold an item up. Fuck, red rupee. Oh, cheap viewers? No, we only have premium viewers here. We have homegrown, natural, organic viewers. You know, human viewers. so we got Big Poe done. Without hookshot and hover boots, I think the only check we can actually do here at Gerudo Valley is just the Skulltula at the top. That one still doesn't show up on J-Chat. I wonder if the emote has to be like approved or something. Okay, we got like 2 things we can do here, and that's it, since we have no pass. Gotta be sneaky beaky like. Why is this song just the greatest of all time? So good. All right. I like your Anthony impression. You mean not banning that guy? You did great. I'm gonna have to enter and exit one of these doors up here. We do need to make it nighttime. I should have just checked what the Skulltula was instead of going all the way up here. Can't quite see it from here. Maybe? Nah. Alright, let's just go up. At least the bots remind us we're real. True. Well, as far as I know, you guys are all bots. I've never seen any of you fuckers in person. Well, I wouldn't say any of you, but I've never seen most of you fuckers in person. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are great. You're real to me. I fucking love my little internet computer people who live in my box. Okay, so that was it for here. Still wishing we had that blue fire though for the Zora King. At the start of this seed last night, we got a bottle of blue fire very early on, and we ended up dumping it out so that we had something to do our bugs with. We do have Greg, though, so that does give us access to more blue fire. I'm not sure if I want to go to Ganon's castle now, or just go to the Deku Tree. I mean, honestly, Deku Tree wouldn't be bad. Fuck it. What am I thinking? Let's go do Deku Tree. What we do need to do is we need to stock up on arrows first. Deku nuts in the seed are at Kokiri Forest and Hyrule Market. Interested in how
Ixgrim
this
asked
question
me,
goes.
am I real? Grim, you existential crisis having bitch. Of course you're real, just like my Dr. Pepper addiction and my hatred for blue rupees. Now stop questioning your existence and help me figure out how to get that sponsorship.
Oh shit. Fucking based. God damn, Aneyus. Tell it to me straight, AI Aneyus. New burn unlocked. A simple yes would have sufficed. Alright, let's head on up to Dodongo's Cavern here, y'all. It's coming back to me now. I'm remembering this seed and the enemy placements. Still a lot of places we have not been, though. Like I said, we've only seen a few dungeons here. Hello, Mr. Churd. I hear another churd. He's like right above me. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Sad you missed all the overworld checks and have to jump right into dungeons. Oh man, yeah, it's a sad existence. Sorry. Let's get this churg down here. Oh, hello. Okay, well that could have been bad. Alright. We have a Bari here. Two probably unknown enemies up there. Let's refill on arrows. Gotta keep them stocked up. Scissors. Alright, Driscollade, there's still gonna be more overworld checks. We haven't gotten everything yet. We don't even have a hookshot, so there's gonna be a lot more overworld checks in our future. Fire Temple boss key. That's a good one. As soon as we find the Fire Temple, that's a boss. Orchard 1. 2. It's just the blue bubble I'm hearing. No enemy music still, which is good. Okay, nice. Damn, that's a big boy. Well, this place is feeling pretty foolish so far. It's alright, we just gotta keep checking everything. All it takes is one good thing to make a place worth it. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten any hints about whether this place is foolish or not yet. Certainly feeling that way, though. And thanks for that dungeon there, insect. I think I actually want to just approach this from the bottom. Okay. I don't like it here. I'm worried that Keith is gonna just dive bomb me. That's fine. Hey, what if I just climb up here? There we go. Problem solved. Okay. This is fine. No shortage of bombs for this. This is no problem. Making your friend transfer all of his stuff from his old phone to his new one. That doesn't sound too bad. Okay. One more arrow refill and then we'll go down. to get some more people in here so we can do a boss fight. I agree. I think Anthony is hanging out with Baldhead right now. They're doing a co-op randomizer, so he's a little bit unavailable at the moment. I feel like tomorrow night is going to be a good night. Fridays are always, like, super packed. Everybody hangs out on Fridays. No, because there's a loading plane. The Wolfos won't be down here until I climb halfway down. Alright, I got an idea. Okay. I was gonna try to recoil slash over him. That's the second time I've fucked up a run trying to recoil slash. Go up and over the skull? Like, no, I can't do that. Like, you have to climb down. You can't drop down onto either ledge from there. Well, here's your overworld trek, Stressflied. Alright. That's fine. Let's get another notebook page prepped. So the Wolfos move to the left. Well, the thing is that the Wolfos moves too fast. You missed the best part. Failed recoil slash. There was a Wolfos in a bad place, and I tried to do something that would have been cool, and I just got hit. There were actually a couple of things I didn't expect about that either. The way that as soon as I started falling, Link's hitbox extended because his legs dropped. I wasn't prepared for that. So I would have done it from higher if I was aware of that being a thing. Okay. That got me like all fucked up. I'm like a little bit shaky now, even though I'm like got no reason to be nervous or anything. Guess I'm just not psychologically ready for it today. I don't know. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have a nice 2 to 3 hours of overworld checks to get dialed back in here. It's gonna be great. How was your stream, Monkey? How did it go, bro? You still on your same run? I feel like you'll be able to clear it in, like, 10 attempts or something. I jerked before stream. That's gotta be it. At some point between when I was born and when this stream started, I have indeed jorked. So, that's probably exactly why we're failing today. That's a big reason though why I don't like splitting runs up over multiple days, honestly. Just come back and I have to do some shit that I'm just like not mentally prepared for. Honestly though, I probably should have just left when I saw that Wolfos. Alright. Let's run it back. Was there any possible way around that? Well, here's the thing. Okay, maybe what I should have done, this might have been better, is I maybe wait for it to do its attack and then turn around, and then maybe I could drop down in Dins? That's an option. I'm not sure if that would have worked, because sometimes Dins doesn't work when an enemy is too close to you because of the way that the fire spawns a little bit around you. Like, the enemy's hitbox might be inside the sphere of fire already. That's why sometimes it fails to kill P-hats when they're spinning right next to you. Drop down and side hop? Maybe. No, you have to be on the ground before you can use Dins. But I dropped during his attack instead of afterward because I didn't want to recoil slash and then land in front of him. I wanted to hit him in the back on the way down, was what I was visualizing. Obviously, that didn't go the way I intended.